Hello? Hello?
Hello? Anybody there?
Hello?
Hello?
Desert there? I'm in a desert.
Hello? Jack? Is that you?
Ben?
Jack! I'm in a desert!
I know! I just said that. So Oxfam asked Benjamin Cook, do you want to come out to Jordan, talk about the Syrian refugee crisis? And he said, and I quote, I'll only come out to Jordan if what did you say to Oxfam?
What?
To Oxfam!
Oh, I said I'd only come out to Jordan if you came with me.
And I said yes. So here we are in Jordan to talk about the Syrian crisis. So I'm going to show you some of the things I've been doing, some of the people I've been seeing, some of the people I've been doing. No, that's inappropriate, I wouldn't do that. Oxfam wouldn't appreciate that.
What are you doing?
What am I doing that for?
That's
X Factor.
yeah.
I know.
Right, come on, we've got another 100 miles to do.
Brilliant. Enjoy. I think they filmed Star Wars out here.
No, that's the other desert.
Oh.
When the break of the day is frightening, everything's in a mass confusion. When your lust for life is subsiding.
Hello, I'm going to be honest. I didn't know much about Syria until Benjamin Cook told me about it. And the only reason he knew is because Oxfam told him. And the only reason Oxfam knew is because they're Oxfam. I'd be worried if they didn't know. Oh, we didn't know this was happening. For something that's been so hard to make, there are a lot of easy alternatives. It would be much easier for me to ignore this and go and watch Breaking Bad in my pants like I've been meaning to. It would be much easier for you to go and watch some cute boy do a challenge. But we're not going to do that. We're going to ignore those temptations and talk about something that matters. Still cute though. It would also be easy to slip into a traditional and typical style of charity video. Almost too easy to take the footage that we got, turn it black and white, put a sad song over it and make you feel things.
What if I can't make it? What if it's not meant to be? And what if all the plans I made come crashing down on me?
But those feels wouldn't be the right feels. I think that charity tries to make us feel guilty. Not all charities, but some of them. And we see the same type of footage for most of the appeals. So we become desensitized to it. And that makes us apathetic instead of empathetic. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to show you what happened. First day, Ben and I took a short car journey from our hotel to a tented settlement on the outskirts of Amman. I say short car journey with no hint of irony because it was alarming how close this crisis actually physically was to us now. While we were there, we got a chance to go and see a school that had been set up.
So this is a primary school classroom.
Even though it had been set up inside a tent, the atmosphere of a school wasn't that different from what I remember of school. The kids took the opportunity to teach us how to count to 5 in Arabic. صفر.
That's good.
He's saying Jack is the smartest of the two.
I agree.
I don't know about that.
Oh well. Proof is in the pudding, Benjamin.
Yeah.
واحد اثنان ثلاثة.
What did you say, falafel? Did you say falafel?
No.
Then for the rest of the day, whenever they saw us, they would just come up and just start testing us. 1 to 5, what is it?
اثنان.
Iknan. Falafa. Oh, we didn't get that far. Basically, we're really bad at counting.
It's now been drilled into my head. I don't think I'll ever forget it. I can still count from 0 to 5 in Arabic. Here we go. Sufra, wahed, ithnan, thalatha, arba, hamsa. Hamsa is my favourite one because it's like hamster but without the T. The day before we arrived in Jordan, it rained for an hour and a half. This is the result.
This family had to evacuate because it was all flooded.
If you're anything like me, and if you're watching this, I'm willing to bet that you are, if you're anything like me, I always approach things with a sense of humour. So did they.
ما غير نصيد سمك فيها أحسن شيء.
No, we will start fishing.
Yeah, that's one answer.
Yeah.
Like an hour and a half of rain and a family has to leave. That's the situation we're in. Well, I'm not in it.
Thanks, Brent.
You know when you go to a music festival, you have a nice time for about 3 days, but then you want to go home and have a nice shower. This is what that is, but like all the time. It's just life. There's not 3 days, life. It's pretty intense.
Can you give some kind of sign, the meaning defined, so I can believe?
On the second day, we visited Zaatari, which is the 4th largest city in Jordan and home to the 2nd largest refugee camp in the world. Zaatari's refugee camp is made up of districts, which you know already. That doesn't sound good. You've seen the Hunger Games, not good. The Hunger Games is good, but districts, things being made up of districts, ain't good. Now this is where we met lots of people who retold us some of their personal stories and struggles about Syria. You can see more of these interviews in Ben's video, but what I found interesting about the situation is the absolute degree of separation that was created because of a language barrier. I've only just learned how to count to 5. I'm not equipped for this. They're telling us these harrowing stories and I can't completely sympathise with them because I'm not understanding them when they're telling it to me. I'm getting bullet points later from a translator, which sounds like a poem. You get presented with something that you aren't used to dealing with and all of a sudden your brain just goes, I don't know what to do. I'll be over here and you let me know when you're done.
It's like when I found out my dad had a heart attack a couple of years ago, I just was like, I'm gonna go sit down. Like, there's just no response at all.
Something that was always on my mind though, and I think this affected how I responded to it, is that I always knew I was going to leave. I knew that my visit was going to come to an end. The same way that this video is going to come to an end, and it will just be a moment in your life. It's not just a moment in their lives, they're still there now. The people that I interacted with are still in that situation. So if you want to help and donate, there'll be a link to doing that in the description. Also, you can text Jack to 766 and that will donate £3. Also, if you're wondering why there are adverts on this video, I'm donating all the money that this video makes to the Syria appeal. Because I'm a good person like that.
Here we go. My soul is not for sale. Got a one-track mind going off the rail as I save the day. What I mean to say is ugly ducklings on the way like a green beret. No Grammys or platinum plaques, no chicks with